Hello, this is Meredith again on September 23rd, 2017. I'm sorry, I had a computer glitch, suddenly had to stop that recording before on Bitpay, the Visa card. And let me take up where I left off, which I can't go back exactly to that page, but where we last left off was it said continue to payment. Then on the next page, it's going to show you that you owe $9.95, and it's going to tell you that you need to pay that in Bitcoin. And so you click where it says pay with Bitcoin. And now, hold on just a moment. Okay, I paused the recording. I hope it worked. I'm new to Zoom. Anyway, I'm going to now share my screen and show you uh, my BitPay office account. And what happens is, you go to log in. And I'm on a different computer than I was on the other recording, so I've never done it from this computer before. Now, because I had a problem with the other recording, I'm going to kind of do this out of order. So this is not what happens right after you press continue to payment. This is what happens after you have an account. And I'm going to go back to what happens with continue to payment. So after you have an account and after you receive your card and you go log in, don't forget to activate your card. There'll be a notice on the card. Well, after you've activated your card, and make sure you make a note of what your PIN is, and you can always call the customer service to change your PIN if you want. And by the way, I don't know if I said this before, but they do have a customer service number on the back of the card. I've called it at least twice, and each time I've been on hold for over 10 minutes, but they do answer, so that's a good thing to know. Now, when you first log into your account, see this white box that's come up here? When you first log into your account, it's going to come up with a white box telling you to fund your account. And that's all you're going to have the choice of doing at that point. You may be able to do other things over here on the left, but I don't do that. So you can add a direct deposit thing if you ever want someone to be able to do a direct deposit for you on your card. But anyway, so you fund your account, and it's going to have the instructions right in this white box on how to fund your account. And then what you're seeing here is my recent activity, because I have already funded my account. And let me just show you, I did, like for instance, on this day, I added $1,000 to my card, $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, and it gets immediately converted into US dollars or whatever country you're in. It gets immediately converted, and you can go to any ATM machine and get cash out. You can use the card anywhere Visa is accepted. Or what I did was I went to my bank, Chase Bank. I went to my bank and I had them withdraw $700 and $250 and put it in my checking account because I needed the cash. And you can withdraw up to $3,000 a day, but you can only do up to $750 per transaction. And then my bank charged me $2. My mouse is not working very well. Charged me $2 for each of those two transactions. And then I did it again a couple days later. Needed a little more cash. Now, when in the future, though, when you need to add funds, you just simply go up here to add funds. And you put in the amount you want to add. So I'm just going to do $5 here and continue. Now, This always kind of takes a minute or two to continue. Now let's go back to the instruction about paying for your card in the first place. When you click on pay with Bitcoin and then you click on accept the risk, no, I'm sorry, that hasn't come yet. When you click on pay with Bitcoin, the next screen that comes up here is the same kind of screen you're going to see at that time. Here it comes. There. It's going to come up here, and it's going to be the same type of screen. Now, anytime you pay something with Bitcoin or to Bitcoin, it's going to offer you this option of paying, of doing this scan thing. This picture here is a scan deal, and it's going to offer you that option of doing the scan. I don't do that. I don't use it, so I'm not going to teach it. So instead, see over here on the left, it says scan. Instead, I'll click over here on the right where it says copy. And here's where the risk, it's warning you that there might be, there's a fee and that there might be a delay and all this other stuff. And so just click below this, I understand the risk. And then it's going to come up with this screen. And it's going to tell you how much Bitcoin you need to pay. Now, remember that Bitcoin fluctuates constantly up and down every day. Overall, it goes up, but sometimes it goes down quite a bit. But even a few dollars, it can go up and down in a day, and in a minute, in an hour. And so this is telling you how much you need to pay at this moment for your $9.95. Now, I didn't do $9.95 here, but that's what it's going to tell you on your screen. Now, also, this long string of numbers and letters here that I'm going to highlight, notice all Bitcoin addresses. This is an address to which you're going to send your Bitcoin. And I have this explained more in my blockchain video. But this is the address there, the Bitpay address they want you to send your $9.95 to. Now, notice that when you just simply highlight it, Bitpay has this neat thing where it automatically copies it for you. You can highlight it. You don't have, after that, have to do Control-C or right-click and do copy. It just automatically copies. So then you're going to go to your blockchain or wherever you're going to send your $9.95 from, and you are going to put this in. You're going to click send, and then you're going to put this address in. Then you're going to come back here and you're going to copy the amount of Bitcoin. And again, once you just highlight it, it's going to copy it for you. And then you're going to put that in your, and you're going to send it. And then when you come back here, this screen is going to say pending payment. And you're going to get an email telling you the payment is pending. And then you're going to get an email telling you when the payment is confirmed. And then it's going to be about 5 to 10 business days before you get your physical Visa card. And then in the future, when you come in and you want to add Bitcoin, again, all you add to your thing, add to your card, all you do is click on add funds, and then here's your transaction history, just like your bank statement. And here's the balance that I have in my card right now.